So following on from some of the earlier videos, we were trying to work out the circumference of an ellipse. But in order for us to do that, we need to be able to integrate this. Well, in order for us to integrate this, we need to turn into a series, and then from the series it was blah, 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 and then we got to this stage in the previous video. So now we need to understand this. We need to understand this. So what's going on here is that n is moving from 1 to infinity. So when n equals 1, 2 times 1 will be 2, so we've got to be able to integrate sine squared of t. And then when n equals 2, we've got to be so 2 times 2 will be 4. So we've got to be able to integrate sine to the power of 4t. And then when n equals 3, we've got to be able to integrate sine to the power of 6t, and so on, up to infinity. So we need a quick way of being able to integrate, let's say, sine to the power of 10t. We need a quick way of integrating something like this. Well, a quick way of doing this would be for us to use the reduction formula. So we've already seen the reduction formula. So before I remind you of what a reduction formula is, let me just give you a simple illustration. So remember, we are trying to integrate all the even powers of sine. So let's just look at a simple case, because I want to illustrate a simple concept behind the reduction formula. So remember, let's say if you're trying to integrate this, break this up into one block. So break this block up into one block, and then times another block, and then this here, we can turn this into this block. So now you've got this block times this block here. So now multiply it out. So it's going to be this times this. That will then give you this, and then this times this. That will then give you this. Okay. So now the cunning trick is to turn this. So here you've got two blocks. Well, this block is this block here, but then turn this into two blocks, into one block here and another block here. So by you splitting up this block here into one block times another block, so this block here is easy to integrate, because if you look at this, this is it. So what you've got here is sine x to the power of 4, and then what you've got here is this is the exact derivative of what's inside here. So if you're trying to integrate this, you see, by rewriting this in this form it's really easy to integrate, because if you look at this, you trying to integrate this is you searching for something in such a way that when you differentiate it gives you this thing here. So what you've got here is this, sine to the power of so make your guess. If you're trying to integrate this, make your guess to be this. So this is sine to the power of 4. So make your guess to be to the power of 5. Now if you differentiate this, the 5 will come down here, so that will be 5 sine x to the power of 4, but then you've got to times the derivative of this bubble. So that will be cos x. So this cos x is the exact derivative of this. Well, integrating this is easy. It's going to be a fifth sine x to the power of 5. So the point is that we need to we will sort this out in the next video. But to integrate this is easy, because to integrate this we would use integration by parts. So split this up into this thing here. So because this is easy to integrate, then call this your u prime, and then call this your v. So now integration by parts. So by you rewriting it in this form, this is easy to integrate. So set this to be your u, and so that's the basis behind the reduction formula. So now let's try and do the reduction formula. So with the reduction formula, you're trying to integrate sine to the power of n. So let this denote you integrating this whole thing. So now break this up into two blocks, this block and this block, and then multiply this out. So that will then give you this. Take away this. So now let me think. Now Now let me think. Oh yeah, so now this thing here remember we're trying to integrate sine to the power of n of x. So this is 2 less. So this is how. Remember this thing here is this f sub n is f sub n is this thing here. But then if you look at this is 2 less. This is 2 less. So this is, if this is n, then this must be n minus 2. And then it's us trying to integrate this now. So break this up into 2 blocks, into this block and this block. Okay. I will continue in the next video.